I'm watching here anyways.
Okay, we are now joined by Brian Kelleher. First question goes to James Lynch with the score. James, your line is open.
Hey, Brian, congratulations on the victory. First, I got to ask, how was it fighting at featherweight tonight and not having to cut those extra pounds?
It was a big difference, especially coming into fight week, not really having to stress it too much. I was like 164 pounds like 2.5 weeks ago, so I knew I couldn't make bantamweight. But I got the weight off pretty quick. I got down to 155 ish, like as I got closer, and man, the power showed at featherweight. I had a lot of power behind those punches. It felt a little different than bantamweight, but I don't think I could fight these big featherweights.
Anything about Hunter surprise you in this fight?
Not really. He did a lot of the things that I watched that I saw on tape. His tendencies are to throw wide hooks, low leg kicks, couple of left body kicks he walks into. I kind of saw everything that I expected from him. He felt strong in there. He definitely hit pretty hard, but I weathered the storm. I stayed patient, and I get better as the rounds go on.
And that was your first TKO win since October of 2017. Is there a bit of a weight lifted off your shoulders? I know you've had submission wins, but getting that TKO finish is always nice.
Well, there's no T in that. That's a KO, right?
Yeah. Yes, KO. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's been a little while, man, but it feels amazing to get that. I'm a finisher, like whether it's submission, TKO, KO, like I always look to finish the fight. So for sure, when you see me fight, you're gonna see some finishes.
And last one for me. I know you wanted some custom Reebok gear. Why not the New York Islanders colors? I was kind of surprised by that.
Hey, you got me there. We should have asked for that. I figured tie-dye shorts would be fitting for the O'Malley fight.
Enjoy the win tonight, Brian.
Thank you, James. Appreciate it.
Up next, we have Gabriel Gonzalez with Cage Side Press. Your line is open.
Hey Brian, congratulations. Obviously, Hunter had a very good start to that fight. Can you just talk about what instruction you got in between rounds going into the second?
Man, that's a good question. Right now, I can't recall exactly what they were saying. I think mostly just let go of my punches, get in range, get a little bit closer. Don't have to throw too much power behind it, but just touch him up a little bit. Like once I was jabbing him and committing to my punches, I started to piece him up a little, and I saw him started to fade a little bit once I started to land. So, for me, first round started a little slow. I let him kind of let a little bit of steam out, and then I came out strong in the second.
On Saturday, we had a lot of people talking about how the commentators, words, because it was so quiet, they could hear a lot going on. Was that the experience for you? Like, did you feel like you were getting Daniel Cormier's instruction also, or were you tuning a lot of them out?
No, I didn't hear any instruction as far as like what they were commentating. I definitely heard voices, it was different. But I heard my corner crystal clear. I heard Hunter's corner as well. It was kind of funny. I heard Hunter's corner say, "Oh, that was nice. You broke his nose." And I'm sitting there and I'm in the middle of the fight thinking, "Oh shit, like did he really break my nose?" Like I don't know. I have adrenaline. So I saw something in the corner of my eye here, and I started to wipe it just to see, like, is that my nose that I see? Is my nose all crooked? So they actually got me with that. It was interesting to hear what they were saying and to hear my corner crystal clear.
Finally, you're now building this reputation, the Contender Series killer. Can you just talk about what is it about the Sean O'Malley fight that gets you pumped up for the matchup? Is it just his name? Is it the style? Talk to me.
Yeah, man, it's just his name, the hype. The UFC. I know how they do things. They're trying to bring these guys that have star potential up slow, and give them the matchups that are more favorable for them potentially. And I know at some point you got to just fight who they put in front of you. It doesn't matter. At some point, if you think you're the best, you got to fight anybody who they put in front of you. So I'm just trying to steal that hype, and I'm trying to make my career better. If he's gonna be a star and I take him out, then I'm gonna be a star.
Gotcha. Brian, congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you.
Up next, we have Shaquille Majuri with MMA Mania.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I know we got to come out with some more songs, man. They got me singing over here at the post-fight media day. They got, I got some songs in the works. I got some songs on Spotify, but I definitely want to make like a full album or a full mixtape and then release it all together at once. It's hard, man, because when I'm in these fight camps, like I'm 100% focused on the fight game. So, sometimes I write and I kind of do things in between my training sessions, but I definitely don't put enough time into it to make what the quality that I really know I can make. So I got to put a little bit more time in after the fight now. Yeah, so he throws an inside leg kick. I counter with a left hook. I kind of feint to the left side, and then I throw my left hook, and I could just feel it in my glove, like the way that it connects is like, ooh, like I know that was the shot. Like I see his chin kind of snap. He falls back. I'm looking at him. I see in his face he's out cold, and I know, and I don't want to. Continue to inflict more damage on guys if I don't have to. So, I kind of see the ref pull up beside me, but he's not stepping in to stop the fight. So I have no choice but to follow up and finish. And I really hit him good with 2 hammer fists, and then the ref stepped in there. Well, yeah, I told him I want the tie-dye shorts, for the Sean O'Malley fight. I felt like that was fitting, so I was telling him that, and then he was telling me actually that the odds when a lot of people are betting right now, because sports are not really going on. So a lot of people are placing bets on these fights, and during my fight, he says during the rounds you can change your bets. So as the second round was coming up, I became even bigger of an underdog, and his buddy, who he knows from like his hometown, he says places a huge bet on me literally right before I knock out Hunter. And I was just laughing like, holy shit, that's crazy. I want a percentage of that. Thank you. Appreciate it.
And last question comes from Luis Green with MMA Crazy. Your line is open.
Hi, Brian. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Um, Obviously, I know you want the Sean O'Malley fight, and these aren't normal circumstances that we're in at the moment. But coming off of this momentum, when is it that you would like to get back in there again?
Yeah, well, I got some stitches on my toes, which they give you like a 30-day suspension thing. So, I'm sure that'll heal up pretty quick. I'll be able to do things to work around it. But I would like to fight on Fight Island, or if that's gonna be, maybe early July would be nice for me. Maybe at the Apex in Vegas. We'll see how things play out. But right now, May 13th, June, I would say by mid-July to late July probably would be a good time for me.
Okay, and obviously 2 back-to-back finishes now. Is there anything that you can kind of put that down to? Anything that you've maybe changed going into the last 2 fights that you can, credit your performances to?
Yeah, for sure. It's cool, calm, collected. It's my mindset. I've talked to myself and I convince myself to enjoy the process all the way through. There's a lot of crazy nerves and crazy thoughts that come, and you have to understand and accept that thoughts are just thoughts. You can't allow them to control you and make you feel certain ways. So, sometimes you get these crazy nerves and these negative thoughts that come in, and fighting's a crazy, scary thing. So you have to allow yourself to remain calm and to have fun with this crazy thing that you're about to do. And that's what I do now. Going into these fights, I smile before, and I just kind of tell myself like, you love to do this, like this is all you do, this is all you know. So have fun with it.
All right. Well, congrats. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Brian. You're good to go.
All right, guys. Thanks.